Good morning, traders. Welcome to our show, StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, and I want to introduce you to a man, my partner, James Mason, co-host. Also, the guy who has the ability to write an email and get a 20% increase in a stock price overnight. Good morning, James. How are you?
Todd, I'm doing well. Just over here flexing my internet muscles on all these trolls and just doing my thing in the stock market.
That's amazing. We talk about the game plan. We put it out here in public what your plan was, and I wake up this morning to my phone dinging and alerts on a ticker that we've been talking about for a while, and we know that you generated several other people to get emails written, but it's pretty exciting to see them respond in a positive manner, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if I would have just known that all it was going to take was an email from me, and then have the other members jump on board, and they just start getting bombarded with these emails that was going to jeopardize their special vote on August the 10th. Heck, we would have done this sooner.
Well, you and I talked in the pregame about they hired a company, H.C. Wainwright, and they gave a target price, and it's no coincidence this target price matches the target price you've been barking about for a while, a $5 target price. So that's out there in the public. People are going to see that, and clearly people are. I mean, the ticker hit $1.48 this morning.
Yep. I mean, it would have just been easier to just say that I am the market maker here. And pretty much what I say, goes. I mean, I just don't understand why all these trolls keep doubting me every time. But I mean, Todd, how many times have we, all jokes aside, how many times have we just been through this where, and again, like predictive oncology is not at the finish line. We're just honestly starting the race here. And I'll just start up on the chart while we're talking about it. But, predictive oncology, ticker POAI, we're just starting the race here. And again, I mean, we really don't know. This thing could drop back down to 103 today. Hopefully it doesn't, but, I'm just being realistic here. But how many times have we been down this road where I keep calling something out? Everybody says, oh, no. It's a penny stock. Look at the fundamentals on the last 5 years and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And they can't wrap their minds around this is not how the stock market works. Not at all. While there might be some things that fundamentals matter on, a lot of times that crap doesn't matter. It really, at the end of the day, just matters on who truly wants it to go up and who wants to keep it down. The actual important people,
We've said many times these bio stocks are driven by catalyst, and they'll have 100, 200, 500% gains in hours once the catalyst is released. So if you truly think this is a penny stock, this is not a trade for you, and you probably need to move on. But these bio stocks, and we have a track record of talking about different bio stocks over this last year that have done really well. I think let's talk about ANVS. We were pounding the table at and it was around $25, $26, and it got up to like $98, $99 in one run off the news release. So these bio stocks move big time, and if you're looking to trade pennies on these, you're making a mistake.
Exactly. And I just want to bring up real quick about like target prices. Like when we give a target price on something, things have to line up. Don't get me wrong. Would I love my target prices to be hit 100% of the time? Absolutely. And some of my target prices are really out there. And it's not that I'm just making up a false number, a weird number, or whatnot. I usually come up with a standard target price zone that should happen to be realistic, and then I kind of will give something a little more advanced that if all the cards lined up right, news being released with catalyst, shorts covering, everybody jumping on it, that's where it potentially could go. So with these target prices, just because I call out target price, it doesn't mean that it's going to hit that target price. But based off the charts, that's where it potentially could go to, in all fairness. Now, when these things are running, you do need to move up your stop losses, but you still need to give it some room to breathe. So, for instance, like POAI, I'm still running with this without a stop loss. It hasn't moved enough yet for me, and I'm going to let it move and do whatever it wants. Now, once it breaks above $2, whenever that may be, I'll probably put a stop loss in right around $1.50. That way, to just protect everything here. If it would have like an extreme drop, I'll take some profits, and actually, I'll have fat profits. I'm not going to lie. I'll have fat profits, Todd. But I would lock them in case if it decided to keep dropping. But the thing is, if this thing breaks above $2, chances are it's probably not going to drop below $2 because it's going to be on that run going up. Probably in my prediction, $4 to $6 in that range.
Well, what's also going to happen is that and I think the price target of when it breaks 250, you're going to see retail shorts jumping into it hard. Mm-hmm. And when it doesn't drop from 250, you're going to start to see coverage, and it's going to escalate the price. Not only is it going to move to $4 to $6 as a price target, but there could be a short squeeze that could catapult it past that potentially.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the full disclosure. That's a perfect storm scenario to make that happen. And that would be just awesome if it had worked out that way.
So, like, without talking any details, there are supposedly, because I haven't seen anything officially on any paper, there are supposedly 2 contracts that are being considered here. But I guess that's really all I can say at the moment. So take that for what it's worth. It's very vague. And again, like I haven't seen anything officially on paper, and I don't want to put words into anyone's mouth and get them in trouble legally. Yeah,
and let's also be clear. James earlier said he's the market maker. He is not the market maker. Full disclosure to the SEC and others. It was a joke, haha. He is not the market. He would not be able to be on the show if he was truly a market maker. So,
I actually didn't even think about that, because someone watching is going to take that seriously and they're going to try to run with it now. Like, SEC, James is a registered market maker, and and they're going to be like, who's James Mason?
If you do want to complain, talk to, his name is Jamie at the SEC. That's the guy who we have a personal relationship, because we already talk to him on a regular basis about other stuff. So if you want to get it to our customer service rep at the SEC, just joking again.
Todd, I actually do want to show you guys something.
All right, go ahead.
I received a gift the other day when I was hanging out with my buddy from the Secret Service.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Go ahead and show us.
Check out this beautiful bottle, this beautiful Woodford Reserve bottle. It ain't just a normal bottle. I don't know if y'all can even see this.
It's dark. It is a little dark.
But this is a special edition. It's going to be blurry, but that's the United States Secret Service seal on the back, and this is a limited run. So you cannot even buy these in the store. You can only get them through the Secret Service. And I have one of the limited bottles. So that's pretty cool.
So for inquiring minds, either James is part of the Secret Service, or, as they say in the business, it's good to know people.
It's good to know people, man.
Yep. All right, let's talk about the market quickly here. The futures are down 70 points right now, and SPY, last I checked, was down. Let's get a quick look. SPY is down 60 cents also. So red on the futures, red on the SPY. What's your thoughts on the overall market today, James?
Ooh, I think it's going to be a bloody day, to be honest. Yesterday came out, we did see that choppiness. with futures now minus 85 points and the S&P 500 now minus 7. I believe it's going to tip over going into the bell and just all around have a red day for the market. But I don't care as long as predictive oncology makes a run. That's the only thing. That's the only stock to watch today, guys. The only freaking stock. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters.
That's awesome.
Liquidate your 401ks and dump it all in.
On the ask. Buy on the ask. Buy on the ask.
Yeah, slam it all. Actually, raise it up 10 cents and then slam it right on top of the ask. That way you eat up everything.
And you'll make it move, I promise.
Yeah.
You'll be a player like James.
Exactly. Making boss moves over here.
Look at the comments. Let's look at one ticker here. OCUP, Oscar Charlie Umbrella Peter.
OCUP.
Yep.
What if their ticker symbol was, instead of OCUP, it was ICUP?
Again, you don't get insights like this anywhere else. Oh
man, if that wasn't like an elementary school joke. Oh man, I appreciate dad jokes. Those are the best. All right, ticker OCUP. So last update for short interest. 578,000 shares being short, 6.5% of the float, 1.2 days to cover. So really not much there, but their shares outstanding, 15.6 million shares. And then the float is 8.9 million. So I love that share. Actually, you know what? I love that share structure. And I love the fact that this is a biopharma company. Now, obviously, I done missed this important run right here. This was obviously significant. It would have been nice to be in this yesterday. Hindsight is always 2020. Looking at the daily chart, let's take a. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to the 5-minute and chart this. So when I see these runs happen, and if I completely missed it, what I do is I'll come in on the 5-minute chart, just because it's my preference, and I'll go ahead and I'll draw a line right there for its pre-market high, and I don't know, we'll just draw a line right here as well because that's where it came down to, and this will give us a baseline to immediately start off and see what we got going on. So this little dash line right here is where we are currently sitting at, and wow. I mean, if you look at these daily candles where it closed out yesterday and then it literally jumped up to right here, that's so significant. Hold on a second. I just want to take a better look. All right, so based on my experience, and again, I could be wrong here, I haven't dug into their news or their catalyst yet, but it does look like, let's see. What's that, Todd?
They just completed a phase 2 trial with better than expected results, and now they're planning on moving into phase 3. So it's good news, but it's not amazing news. The amazing news will be when they get done with their trials.
All right, sweet. So based on my experience, what I would kind of expect to happen here is us to have another little bullish pop at the opening, probably come somewhere right in this range. I mean, it's really hard to tell, and then get rejected. I mean, it could potentially come up here, test pre-market highs again, and then get rejected, and I believe it will probably fade after that. So that's what you have to watch out for. If you weren't already in this, it's going to be hard to pick this one off unless if you're just scalping for 5 to 10 cents.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's such a hard thing to do.
It really is. Like, you have to have a ton of shares to really make money here doing that. A lot of risk. But me personally, I would not get fooled, and I wouldn't even chase this if it broke above this pre-market high, just because it's so significant on that daily chart, and the bears are going to be looking to eat as well. And that's why I'm saying that it's probably going to come somewhere up here again. Might test pre-market highs. Hell, it could even break pre-market highs a little bit, but at some point it's going to tip over and then just fade. So that's what I'm kind of expecting for ticker OCUP. So let's see what else we got going on in the comments.
Someone's asked me a question about NDRA. I have not seen anything else on NDRA yet. Not sure what's going on there other than standby to standby.
So there's a quick question about what I think about ticker VERB. So Verb, honestly, it's a crap company. I know there are people who love that company. Johnny used to love that company. Ask Johnny all about Verb. But funny story, Johnny used to be like in love with that company, and they actually let him use his product. And when Johnny and I first met up years ago on Twitter, and when we were like trolling the crappy traders who were, defrauding people, we used their product. And with their product, it's you can make videos interactive with it. And so you can actually make it look like people endorse your videos by how you make them interactive. And we were making it look like Tim Skykes was endorsing all of our videos.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
And then we stepped it up and had Kim Kardashian doing it. And then next thing you know, the company banned Johnny from their platform. So we're not sure if it was the Tim Skykes or the Kim Kardashian PR side of their companies who reached out to them and shut Johnny down.
We're just under 10 minutes to the market, but I just want to take a quick look at one, James. It's CUN, CUEN, Charlie, Umbrella, Edgar, Nancy. It's getting a nice push up this morning, and it still hasn't had a significant drop of any kind yet.
Okay, so news on that is it says MaxWave to implement the world's first shared Wi-Fi i6 network. So that's interesting. I don't know anything about this company, but short interest. Well, I don't have any information for short interest on this one. Shares outstanding 13.8 million. The float 4.8 million.
It's already traded for 14.6 million in the pre-market.
Yeah, insiders are holding a lot of shares, so that's pretty good. But the institutions are not really holding anything. So while it's good that the insiders are holding, man, it's always just kind of odd when the insiders are holding a lot and institutions are holding zero. But nonetheless, I mean, I wouldn't chase this now. Because, I mean, look, again, guys, there's going to be a short attack on this, without a doubt today. I mean, look at yesterday's daily candle and then where it came up right here. And let's see. Okay, so we are at pre-market highs. But that gap up on that daily chart, it's just too substantial. So watch out. The bears are going to try to pile in on this and short this thing down.
All right. Appreciate it. With that, we're under 8 minutes to the market. Have a good day trading. James, any final thoughts?
When in doubt, POAI on out. All in.
All in.
All right, guys. You take care, trade safe, and we will see y'all in the next one.